other day and already
in a minute to win it.
Yeah.
I like that one. But it's true, eh? The way time flies.
Yeah.
Like every day on radio, I would say the date. But when I go to my practice, I just can't remember. It's like, what's the date today?
Exactly.
The days are flying indeed. We're talking about something that, we started in the previous segment, all around teeth clenching and grinding. And perhaps many people are now becoming aware. Maybe they're realizing perhaps I'm doing this when I sleep, or maybe I'm doing it during the day unconsciously when I stress, biting, and then you just see the jawbone going up and down. But it's all done so unconsciously or subconsciously. And of course, you did share that it's related to stress. So we are continuing with it. I don't know if you want to do a quick recap just to remind the listeners what we've touched on.
So the last time we spoke about teeth clenching, what it is, when you grind and why you would grind. We spoke about the causes. We said maybe you're stressed out. Maybe it's the shape of your jaw. Maybe you have a family history of teeth grinding.
Yeah.
And we spoke about the symptoms, what would happen to your teeth. They become worn down. They become flat. They would chip. You'd get sensitivity. You'd get tightness in your jaws, chronic headaches, sometimes ear aches, neck pain. So today we're continuing with the effects of teeth grinding.
So let's go for it. What are the effects of teeth grinding? I think especially if left unattended.
Yes. Yeah. So sometimes if you ignore it, in severe cases, what could happen is you could fracture the tooth beyond repair. You could end up loosening your teeth or lose multiple teeth, right? And you could grind your teeth down to stumps, and then when this happens or any of the above happens, then you may need bridges, crowns, root canals, implants, a lot of specialized dental treatment that is expensive. And sometimes if you're going to need dentures, you may not enjoy it. Okay.
Yeah.
Not only can severe teeth grinding damage teeth and result in tooth loss, but it can also affect your jaws. So there is a ligament by your jaw which can become thin.
Okay.
Because of the constant wear and pressure on it, right?
Interesting.
Chronic teeth grinding can also change the appearance of your face. So if you're constantly grinding your teeth or clenching your jaw, you're working that muscle and on the side of your face, on either side of your face, and you end up with heavy jowls. So if you're a woman, you could end up looking like a man.
Wow.
Because you have this
doesn't give you that nice chiseled cheekbone. No,
not necessarily.
It makes you look masculine.
It makes you look masculine or makes you look angry.
Wow.
And then you wonder, why is my face like this?
But doesn't that make sense? Because if you're stressed, where's your mind going to? And then you're doing that, and hence your face starts to then take that shape. Oh, interesting.
And it can also change the way you bite, the way you enjoy food.
Look at that.
And what about the chronic pain? As I said, you could end up chronic headaches, neck aches, and you wonder where it's coming from and what is causing it.
Correct.
So, yeah.
So I've got a question that came through. Why will a 6-year-old grind their teeth?
Okay, so actually, when it comes to kids, it's very common. Teeth grinding is very common. And about 15 to 33% of children grind their teeth, right? Children grind their teeth at peak times, when their baby teeth come out or when their permanent teeth come in. So it's during this period that they tend to grind their teeth. And, we actually don't know what causes the grinding of the teeth in kids, but a lot of them outgrow it.
Right.
Sometimes, as I said, you could inherit something like teeth grinding. So if it runs in your family,
imagine that.
So maybe that's why the child is grinding.
So, Sister Khadija, do you grind your teeth? Could be hereditary.
And sometimes, as I said, they outgrow it, or they, if it's severe, then we can make them bite plates as they get older. But we don't do it when they small because their jaw is constantly changing. But there are ways to intervene if it's like a chronic or a long-term problem. But you'll have to speak to your dentist, your dental professional about it. But also, I've had kids who are like stressed or anxious because of school or because of bullying.
Yeah, you think they're children and they don't have any stress.
And they don't, and it manifests in that way. Correct. So you've got to recognize the causes, whether they're just doing it because they've inherited it or because they are stressed out or because it's just there's no reason, and then we can deal with it accordingly. So,
ironically, I would say most of my clients are kids.
Yes.
So yeah, children have stress.
Yes.
And we can't just ignore it.
But in children, if they grind the teeth, it's not so serious, especially the baby teeth. But if it starts to affect the adult teeth or it causes jaw pain, then we can actually intervene for them.
That's great. Tell us about treatment options for grinding teeth.
Okay, so there are a few treatment options that we can look at, invasive and non-invasive. Okay, so the non-invasive ones will be your mouth guards. Right?
Okay.
You can get one from the pharmacy, not the sport one now. You get a particular one for grinding your teeth at night.
Okay.
You can buy it from the pharmacy and wear it. It's not the most nicest or comfortable thing to wear, but it does help. It relaxes that muscle, it relaxes your jaw.
I'm thinking the sizes. Is it like one size fits all, or
yes,
maybe?
it's generally a one size fits all.
Hence not so
but there are many on the market. You can get one where you dip it in hot water as soon as you buy it, mold it around your teeth roughly, and that will roughly, be to your size. But it's not perfect. It's not customized.
Okay.
The other one is a customized one that your dentist can make for you. So they'll take a measurement or a scan, and then it's sent to a lab. So it's made to fit to your teeth, so it's not that uncomfortable.
That sounds better.
It does sound better. And sometimes we could do something called dental correction. So we can put little fillings on the back of the teeth where we open up the bite. Like we rebuild up the bite. It won't be done on one tooth. We do it on many of the back teeth, especially, so that when you grind, you're not wearing out the teeth. We like build up the bite to what it was, and we can realign the teeth, sort of. But then sometimes, in most cases, you're going to have to wear a bite plate in addition to that. But that helps a lot. And then obviously you have to look at what's causing your stress, your grinding, and then we work on that as well. And also, if you go to a physiotherapist, they could help you.
Interesting.
They could do a bit of physio acupuncture
yes.
on your muscles, near your jaw, that kind of thing to help. So those are all the non-invasive ones. And the invasive option is not a lot of people like this option, but it really helps. It's Botox.
Okay.
So it doesn't alter your appearance at all. It's done by your muscles.
Okay.
At the back. Well, not at the back, but on your face. It doesn't make your face look bigger, but it inhibits the muscle movement. And research has found that the injections in the muscles involved in chewing ease the symptoms of grinding. So the muscles that you use to chew, they basically just sort of freeze it with Botox so that you don't grind your teeth.
How interesting. So there's your various options. Now, you know what? We always say prevention is better than cure, right? So how could we then try and prevent grinding naturally? So
you avoid or cut back on foods that have caffeine in it. Okay, you must train yourself. If you feel that you're doing it consciously, then you're going to have to train yourself not to do it in the day if you're stressed or upset or angry, and you find you're clenching. You're going to find another way, to contain yourself.
Definitely.
Rather. And you should relax your muscles at night. Give yourself a little massage if you feel that you're doing it around your jaw. Use a wheat bag or a heat bag around the jaw just to relax those muscles.
There we go.
But yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, as we wrap up, I think Chebeka is just giving us a sign here. Are there any exercises that actually can be done to help prevent that grinding?
Yes, there are two common ones. The one I said is that you can rub your joint, right, where your lower jaw connects, and open and close your mouth slowly, and you do it every 5 to 10 seconds for about 10 minutes. Okay. And the other one is if you close your lips, don't let your top and bottom teeth touch.
Okay.
Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth and you hold that position and do it several times a day. So just close your lips, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and hold that position and do it a few times a day. And that should sort of train your jaw not to clench or grind, hopefully.
Okay, I'm trying that. So how long?
A few, do it for about a few seconds, but for 5 minutes maybe.
And repeat that continuously. All righty, we will try that, inshallah. Thank you, Asma. Always wonderful chatting with you. And thank you for shedding light on this topic that I think many of us don't realize. If you're having those headaches or those neck pains and you just don't know where it's coming from, perhaps do check out if you could be unconsciously, subconsciously grinding your teeth. Until we connect again, have yourself a lovely warm weekend. It's going to be
I hear it's gonna be.
I love it. What about you?
Cold. Me too. I can't wait.
That's great. Stay warm. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Urban Woman, sponsored by Vada Gold Gem Jewelers.